Luna? How are you? Getting a break from puppies? Yes?
Hello everyone. So the puppies are now a week old. I am feeling that they're heavier, they're a bit chubbier, and if you may notice, their ears are now flopping down. So before they were pinned to the top, they looked almost like little elves, but now their ears are flopping down and they look like more like puppies that you see typically. So puppies are doing great. We put collars on them. That way we can easily track them. So the girls are wearing like pink colors. Here we have a blue girl, we have a silver girl, another silver girl, and the boys are wearing more darker colors, boyish colors. So you may notice that sometimes puppies, they will stick their snout. That is because their adaptation is using their nose to sense heat, and they greatly rely on heat because otherwise they can get cold. So right now they're lying in a puppy pile. So puppies at 1 week still greatly depend on their mom, and that is because dogs are an altricial species. Now, what does this mean? Well, this means that they're born immature and they're unable to care for themselves. So they rely on her milk, they rely on her grooming them, and of course warmth. So the puppies can't care for themselves and they need additional see, he is relying on others puppies' warmth, and like I mentioned before, he senses with his nose where it's warm. So I'm sitting next to a heating pad. You can't see it, but it's underneath the blanket. It's the square right here, and the puppies all came here because they sense the warmth. So other types of altricial species are cats, kangaroos, owls, and even humans. I mean, think about babies. Babies are heavily dependent on moms. And similar to puppies, babies don't see as well in the first weeks of life. But if we compared altricial species to precocial species, there is a difference. Now, precocial species include animals like goats, sheep, chicks, ducks, horses, and cows. Now, precocial species, they're born almost independent. Now, they may rely on their mom's milk, but if we take a look at lambs, which we've had before, we've had lambs and goats and chicks and ducks. Lambs are a little... They're born being able to stand. They're a little shaky the first day, but when the second day comes around, they are able to run and gallop. And I remember when we would have lambs, the first and second day would be the only days we would be able to pet them, because the following days they would be able to run away from us. They would be much faster than us, and that shows how fast they develop. Now, when puppies are born, their brains are initially small in size, but with every day their brains develop, which is why it's important to provide enriching activities for your puppies. One way you can do this is by holding them and handling them. So as you can see here, the puppy was able to sense the heating pad and the puppy pile, and he was moving forward. So he is sensing the outline of the heating pad, and he's sensing my leg. He's sensing that my leg is really warm. So one by one, I'm handling each puppy, holding them, making sure I provide attention to everyone. Now, in the other video, I was able to hold the puppy in one hand, but now I'm tempted to use both hands. I mean, I can still do it, but they're much bigger now. So I compared the puppy to my palm, a little bigger than my palm, but now I really need both of my hands to handle them. And that just shows that in a few days, the puppy has grown. Right now I'm flipping this little silver girl over so she can stretch out her legs. She's yawning. At birth and the following, in the early weeks of life, the tongue of dogs is not like the tongue of adult dogs. It's much different. As you can see, it's quite flat and thin, and that's so that they can easily nurse from their mom, so that their tongue can wrap around the nipple and they can easily nurse. But as you may have seen, adult dogs have more of a thicker tongue and a longer tongue, and that is one difference between early puppies and older dogs. She's yawning. I'm noticing that as we're filming the video, they're getting closer and closer to me. So before they were a little bit away from me, but now they've shifted towards me. Let's see. I'm gonna pick up this orange guy. Who are you? Oh, this is a girl. Oh, she's yawning. So, just, holding puppies, flipping them over gently. See, this is one way I'm enriching her. She's stretching out her legs. Their ears are so funny, like, oh, another yawn. Ah. Each day they look a little less like guinea pigs and a little more like puppies. Here we have a silver boy. He is much bigger than the orange girl. Let's take this silver girl as a comparison. I'm helping stretch out their legs and their paws. Soon their ears will open. Do you see that they're closed off? And like we mentioned in the previous video, when they show movement and twitching, that is healthy. That's completely healthy, and it shows that they're developing as they should. Let's see. Who have I not picked up yet? I'm telling you, they're just moving closer and closer to me. Okay. We've picked up this one. Ah! Come on, buddy, give us a yawn. Is his tongue? I think his tongue is stuck to the roof of his mouth. Oh, there we go. Look at that cutie. Now, their ears are pretty small right now, but soon they're gonna get floppy just like their moms. I can't wait to see how big their ears get. Imagine how inconvenient it would be if Weimaraners at birth had those floppy ears. That would be so inconvenient. Alright, so here we have 2 silver boys. I'm still able to hold each puppy in one hand, but it's just getting a little bit harder. But here we are comparing the size differences. And remember, just because they're small at birth does not mean they will be small throughout their life.
The boys are about the same size.
They are about the same size.
And do you see they have white eyes too?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. So, silvers also have white ties. Now you may have noticed in the first video, they were stripy, almost like zebras. Now those stripes, you can't see them as well. You can see a slight difference, like right here on the arm. But remember their backs had like stripes. I called them little zebras.
That puppy with yellow color has those stripes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna put these down. I'm gonna grab that yellow guy. Come here. He's looking for warmth. He just poked my...
I think he's hungry.
He might be hungry as well.
Mama is outside on a break.
Yeah, so we make sure to take Luna outside. She needs to get up and stretch and have her own me time. She needs to go to the bathroom. She can't always be laying down. Even though she is nursing, she still needs to stretch out her legs and get some fresh air. So we make sure to provide that for her. Luna's outside enjoying this beautiful day. What I noticed that she likes to do is when she gets outside, she'll walk around and then she'll lay on the grass and she'll roll over. She's not able to do that here because if she rolls over, she would squash the puppies. But when she's outside, she knows she has the opportunity to stretch everything out and enjoy her alone time.
So yeah, this puppy has stripes on his back, I think.
Okay.
He's the biggest blue boy. Yeah, see how the stripes are still visible here?
But they were so prominent in the first day, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, even when Luna's outside, she does not forget about her puppies. So, the puppies are now in the center of the pad, and they are close by me. They're sleeping, they're quiet. They're usually always quiet, but sometimes they'll be squeaking. For the most part, the puppies are peaceful and usually sleeping, but they do squeak when they are hungry. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and share with a friend who also likes puppies. Please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our videos about our precious puppies and lovely dogs. Alright, I think I hear Luna wanting to go back inside. So I'm gonna go get her, but we wish you a happy day. And we'll see you next time. Well, you'll see us next time, but we can't wait to hear from you. Bye everyone! Bye everyone! Cute.
This boy is hungry.
He's hungry. I'm gonna go get Luna.
Okay.